What's up, guys? My name's ZVEN. Right now I'm Grandmaster as of making this video, and I'm about to analyze ZVEN, who's been rank 1 in NA for a pretty much all season long. He is an ADC main, and we're gonna be reviewing how he plays ADC and Ezreal in this laning phase and game to win this game in the highest elo there is. We're gonna see what he does. I'm gonna be writing down notes while I analyze it, because I want to know how to play ADC like ZVEN. Let's get into it. Alright, let's get into it. Alright, they start off the game, and he's actually against Bjergsen here. Bjergsen's playing Sylas mid, and he's against a Yasuo Rakan bot lane. Let's just speed it up, get past all the garbage. We're gonna be trying to get I'm gonna try to put in simple terms like tips to use. I'm gonna just notice what he's doing. Just standard so far, nothing special, obviously. Just normal stuff here so far. Okay. Just farming. Just standard stuff so far. Just farming. He's not being too aggressive. That's something I'm noticing. Okay, well he is taking the Yasuo shield down. That's standard. I'm noticing he's not going for like crazy Qs or anything. The Yasuo is giving him respect. The Rakan's giving him respect. They're pushing the lane. He's trying to take the Yasuo shield down. It's not a traditional bot lane here. That's something to take note of. I don't know how if he'd be playing aggressively or not with if he was against a traditional bot lane, but he's playing pretty aggressive to take that Yasuo shield down and apply some pokes with auto attacks. He's not going around the minion wave to go for like Qs or anything. He's just focusing on farming. So that's one thing that I'm definitely noticing right now is he's just kind of focusing on farming. He's not really going for Qs like some Ezreals I see. Like sometimes I see Ezreal just like focusing on trying to hit Qs on like right away and trying to go for the kill, but it looks like he's taking it slow. He's giving respect. He's trying to take the Yasuo shield down. Obviously, you always want to do that. Yeah, just standard stuff. Focusing on farming, not going for crazy Qs. Yep. He uses his E there to as like a QSS. Ezreal's E is like a, you know, it's like a QSS if you get stunned or something. That kind of came out wrong. I feel like some people are gonna get mad at me for saying something like that. Let me explain. If you get stunned, you're still moving, so it's kind of like a QSS because you're getting away and moving, and you know. I feel like if you're not brain dead, you'll know what I mean. Not literally a QSS. Okay. Okay. Yeah. So the Yasuo Rakan are pushing back. Yeah. I mean, nothing stands out to me. This is pretty standard so far. He's definitely focusing on farming and not going for aggressive brain dead Qs and auto attacks. So I mean, that's probably one thing I can write down. He's not being too aggressive, and he's playing for farm. He's not playing for kills. So that's something we can write down. Focusing on farm. Not playing for kills. Okay. Yep, he saves his E every time for Rakan CC, and that's, I mean, that's standard Ezreal behavior. But if you don't know, you always pretty much want to say, if you're in a lane with CC, which you pretty much always will be, you want to save your E for whenever your opponent is in the middle of casting their CC ability. You want to use your E. But I'm not gonna write that down because that's kind of just standard Ezreal behavior. Nothing standing out to me there. Yep, just still focusing on farm. How much farm is he at? He is at 59 farm. He's getting 60 farm. He is at an average of 10 CS per minute here, which is really good. That's amazing. I mean, he pretty much has missed almost no farm. He's missed a few, but he's on 10 CS per minute here, which is I mean, if you're averaging 10 CS per minute, that's the goal. Although I don't think 10 CS per minute throughout the entire game is healthy, because then you're not going to be grouping with your team, you're going to be just farming. So but I mean, I think 10 CS per minute for the first probably 15 minutes is really good. Getting 150 farm at 15 minutes is probably a good goal to go for, so I think I'll probably write that down. 10 CS per minute until 15 minutes. At that point, you're at 150 gold, and if you're farming, you're not going to be making mistakes. I think that's one thing people definitely mess up. They go for crazy plays. They try to be mechanical geniuses, faker, and go for kills. Okay, his jungler's here, and he is still not playing too stupidly. He's just calm and farming. Okay, standard, pretty, like I said, just standard stuff. Okay, so that's, like I was saying, it's a big mistake that people make playing. They try to play for plays and kills. Just play for farm. That's pretty much what these guys are doing in high elo. They kind of just play for farm. They usually don't go for stupid kills. That's why you only see one kill right now at 8 minutes. I mean, I've seen like 20 kills before already at this time in like gold elo, so that kind of stands out to me. Okay. Yep, still playing for farm. Yeah, so I might make a play here. Nidalee's about to gank. Let's see how he plays this. He's getting a jungle gank. How does he play him? He's clearing the minion wave. Yep. Yep. Playing super aggro now. Clearing the wave. Also, he backed and got Sheen and a tier of Goddess. So he's stacking that tier up pretty good. Yasuo's making a play. He uses the E to get way out of there. That was really good E. Okay. So that's one thing that you can take away from this. If you're going to take anything away from this video, I think you should play for farm rather than play for kills. That's something you'll see pretty much everybody do in high like challenger. They play for farm rather than play for kills. You get a lot more bang for your buck if you do that. And you make a lot less mistakes. That's a big one. Whenever you play for farm, you don't make as many mistakes. And whenever, let me put it like this. You want to be trying to play not like shit, basically. Rather than trying to play good, try to not play like shit. And how you do that is you don't go for crazy plays and you go for farm. Okay, showing a lot of respect to the pushing Yasuo. Whoa, Rakan. That was aggressive. Also, I'm pretty sure that Poom is 100 Thieves support. I don't know for sure. I don't watch LCS, but... Okay. So he's out of mana here. How is he going to play under tower? Okay, they're not going to push that. Understandable. They probably don't know that Nidalee's topside. And he's going back here. So he runs out of mana, he backs, basically. Okay. We can fast forward. And we're back. And at this point, he is still at a perfect 10 CS per minute. He has no kills, no deaths, and no assists. He's just been farming. I mean, it's at 12 minutes, and he hasn't really gotten into any real skirmishes. He's just been playing for farm. He's pushing right now. His support's not... Okay, his support's coming. The Yasuo support's coming. He's pushing, playing for farm still. Yep, and he uses his E to negate the CC. He's getting kind of just walked on. He might get away from this though. Yep, Lee Sin's there. He heals to get away. Yep. I'm surprised he didn't die there. And he's still playing for farm because he's low. He doesn't want to make any mistakes. That's one thing I'm really noticing. He's just playing to not make mistakes by just farming. So I mean, that goes back to what I said earlier and the rule that I wrote down, the guiding note that I wrote down, 10 CS per minute until 15 minutes. Even while his team was fighting there, he wasn't hovering or doing anything. He was just farming. So I mean, that's a pretty good guideline to go for. Just focus on farm until 15 minutes. You won't make as many mistakes, and you're gonna be getting a good amount of gold. Like, yeah, he already has his Mana Moon and another Sheen, like 135 CS. He's well above everybody else here, well above everybody else, and you can see it in the item difference here. He just got his Ionian boots. Yeah, it's a big gap. Whenever you're getting this much farm, it might not be as easy in low elo to get this much farm because people play really aggro, and like this Yasuo that he's against is playing really passive, and they're just kind of playing for farm, both of them. But I mean, okay, he's pushing. I'm kind of noticing that he likes to push a lot. I think it's because Dragon's up and he wanted to push it. That's probably why. If you don't know, that's a good thing to do. If your team's hovering for Dragon, you want to push your lane. They got Dragon. Looks like he's gonna pick up another assist. Yep, just using his ult, standard stuff. And look at that, instead of chasing, he's going for a scuttle. I mean, he's just focusing on he's just farming, like... I mean, what else do you want me to say? He's kind of just going for farm. He's playing for farm. I mean, it's very smart. He's very, and you have to be, the thing about this is you have to be really disciplined to do this. You have to be really disciplined to play for farm like this. It's really hard to not go for those tasty, juicy kills to make yourself look good. But I mean, this is how you win games right here. If you want to win games, this is how to do it. I mean, take it from the rank 1 NA player. Alright, he's backing again. What are you back for? A Shroud? Alright, and he's kind of just dicking Barrickson down a little bit. Yeah, he's starting to get pretty strong from all the farm. How much farm is he at? He's at 171. He's at 11 CS per minute now. He's not even at 10 CS. He's at 11 CS per minute. That is the only way to get to 11 CS per minute, is to literally just focus on farming. And we're not even at, the guideline I wrote down was 10 CS per minute until 15 minutes, and he's going well and beyond that. But it'll be hard to do that in lower elo, like I said. And for a little tip, if you don't know how to farm very well and you have trouble, go into practice tool and try to get 10 CS per minute, get 100 CS by 10 minutes, and keep doing it until you get it, with no items and no runes. That is a good way to practice how to farm properly. All right, so just standard stuff again. He's just farming. He's literally just farming. He's still at 11 CS per minute. Okay, we can speed it up a little bit here. What's he getting back for? Oh, he got his Iceborne Gauntlet. Okay, so he's at two items at 17 minutes. That's nasty. That's really nasty with boots. So in most of my games that I am smurfing it, I don't see people get to 2 items with boots until, I mean, I don't know. I'm sorry. I see people sometimes only getting their first item at this moment. And he has gotten no kills. Remember that. He has gotten no kills and he is fed. And there he goes. He gets a kill. And we can slow down here. We could probably backtrack. I wasn't really paying attention. I was kind of focusing on what was going on. Okay. So he's coming in. Is there anything to pick up here? Ooh, he failed his flash. Okay. Yeah, and then once he's low, he just stays back and queues. Okay, yeah. So he knows that he's fed. He doesn't need to farm anymore, and he's just he's kind of just playing. It seems like he's kind of playing for kills after I just saw that, because he could have just backed off and not risked it. Maybe he knew something I didn't, but that's what it looked like to me. He's kind of playing to win now. Yep, and he's just farming with Q. Doesn't want to push up too far. Doesn't know where the enemy team all is. Alright, what's he gonna do? Yep, and he's playing super aggro now. He's just so fed off of farm. He's just juiced up. Yeah, he has 2 kills now behind his belt. He's made 0 mistakes this game. Literally 0 mistakes this game. Not a single mistake. He's played it perfectly. And that's how you do it, man. If you can just practice not making mistakes, just not going in on stupid fights. If your team's going on a stupid fight, just leave them and go farm. Farm will carry you through the game, basically, is what I'm getting at. That's been the moral of the story. Yep, just playing super safe. That's crazy. Yep. I mean, he's just so fed off of farm. Like, look at this. The Renekton is not even, he's like halfway to his 2nd item. The Lee Sin has 2 items now. I mean, yeah, just from farming, and he's probably sitting on a ton of gold right now. He's got 5 kills behind his belt now. He just plays super safe, farms a lot, and that's it. He's just playing. You know how I like to think of it like this. Like, if you know the top basketball coaches, they just teach the basics. And this is just basics. He just does the basics really well. Farms and plays safe until he's fed off of farm. And that's what you're supposed to do. That's how it's done. And Ezreal's a really good champion to play safe with, because you can just farm with your Q if you're if you have a shit support and the enemy champion is just kind of dicking you. You can just play super safe and farm with your Q. Alright. Yeah, I mean, yeah, look at that. Just a quarter of the Lee Sin's health gone, just like that. Yep. I mean, it's just over. I'm sure they're gonna yeah, they're probably gonna FF here. They're gonna take Baron. I mean, you pretty much got the gist of the story now. He's going back. Looks like something's gonna happen before they surrender here. And how much farm does he have at this moment? Right. Oh, I just messed it up. Oh no. All right, I think I'm back to where we were. Okay, a little bit further. And we got to about this point. Okay, to 240 CS at yeah, he's at 11 CS per minute still at this point in the game. He is at 11 CS per minute. That's incredible. I mean, it's really hard to manage at 11 CS per minute. Huge Galio. This is some super aggressive positioning. Yeah. I mean, he's just so fat. There's no point even looking at this anymore. They're gonna FF here. Yeah. Incredible. Yeah, I mean, that was absolutely incredible. That was a perfect, almost perfect game by ZVEN. I can't think of, he didn't die once. He got 6 kills. He had 11 CS per minute until the very end of the game. So the notes I wrote down here is he just focused on farm and did not play for kills in laning phase. He was purely focused on farming and did not even try to get a kill on the enemy ADC or support. He was just kind of like, he wasn't even going for poke really. He was just, you know, just throwing a few autos and weaving them in to get rid of the Yasuo shield. And other than that, I think he pretty much did no damage through the laning phase, which was kind of crazy. I only wrote down 2 things. The second one is 10 CS per minute until 15 minutes. That's a good guideline to go off of, but he took it to another level and took it to 11 CS until the end of the game. I don't know if that's healthy for most players. It's good for him because he knows how to do it, but it's just a good guideline to go for 10 CS until 15 minutes. I mean, it's just a perfect game by ZVEN. Very impressive stuff. It's kind of crazy how little mistakes he makes. I've played with ZVEN a few times, like he's been in my game and he's ADC'd for me a few times. It's just incredible. Very talented player, worked really hard to get to how good he is now. Rank 1 NA player, how to play like Ezreal. Thank you guys for making it to the end of this video. I hope I helped you out a little bit and maybe brought some insight on how the rank 1 Ezreal player plays. I'm sure I missed some stuff. I'm not perfect, and it seems like he pretty much is a perfect player. I mean, I don't know. Thank you guys for watching, and yeah, thank you.